Terry Judd here for Get With Sailing. I am super excited today because I just acquired, new to me, a 2010 Triak sailing kayak. It's out in the backyard. Let's go see it. So this is the Triak. I'm excited to have it. I'm excited to get it in the water, but there's a few things I need to take care of before I can do that. And it came to us from Florida in a sonotube, delivered on a big truck. So that was kind of an exciting day. Now I've got some work to do. Let's see what we have and what we can do with it. So up here in the bow, you notice we have two eye straps that are screwed on, and there's still quite a bit of bolt sticking through that, which drives me crazy. And then we have a hole here, and down here it looks like we have a place to put a wind indicator that would go in here and come through this hole and stick out in the front. The wind indicator didn't come with the boat. Okay, here I have two eye straps that were removed and filled in. Up here I have a eye bolt. I'm not sure what that's all about. And on this side I have a couple of shackles and pulleys. Here we have another eye strap, and then the mast. The reel on the mast was connected with just one line. I noticed in the videos that there were two lines, and we also have indicators on the boat where the furl the sail in and out would go. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. And then right here there was a piece of tape over this little divot or ding. I suspect that probably gets in the way, so I may have to patch that. Here you can see that the blocks, some of them have been replaced. This block right here has been replaced. This one's a replacement. I would like to see if I couldn't restore those blocks. This one actually works pretty nicely, so I may keep it. Here's the center board. Seems to fit great. Had a little line connected to it. This is a after-market add-on, I'm guessing, because it looks like it. This is a nice little cam device that somebody designed and put on here that allows the center board to stop wherever you want it to, which would be great when you're doing beaching and that sort of thing and not having to worry about where the center board's going in and out of the opening. Here in the cockpit, the seat looks pretty rough. We've got a very rusty screw right here and a washer, it looks like, that's holding the back of this on. And we have the seat very uncomfortable. And the plastic part that's once supported this seat back, according to the guy that sold it to me, just completely fell apart, and so this is what he did. So I've got some work to do here. Foot pedals look like they're going to work, and it appears as if the inside has been painted with a gray paint. You can see where they couldn't get up any farther in the cockpit to paint, so I may need to clean that up somehow, but that'll be down the road. The boat came with a cockpit cover that was pretty dirty, so I ended up washing it a little bit and then got dirty again. So let's see here. So here's some various pieces of hardware. These are the original screws. They look pretty rough. Lots of rust. One of the ones that I received was quite cracked and broken. There were 2 or 3 of these. Most of the boat was put together with these eye bolts and these connector brackets and large washers that were on these eye bolts. The boat didn't come with the mast top, So I called the seller up and he sent me a couple pieces of the original material. So I'm going to have to get something to make that work. Back here at the hatch, they've taken off one of the straps and modified it so that it has a hinge system. The inside looks pretty good. This is a little difficult and these aren't screwed down very well to make it work, but there you go. The boat came with various lines. Not sure where these lines go. Some are short, some are long. A big roll of parachute cord. Not sure what that's all about. Back here in the back part of the boat, there's some kind of significant cracking along that edge right there. So I don't think it affects the boat too much, but that was part of it. Let's see. There is a cam right here on this side, but not on this side, and I think that has to do with the rudder. The cross piece, that looks like it's in really great shape. You can see where the washers were sitting and a little bit of rust on the ends, but it looks like it's pretty good shape. In fact, I think it might have come from a different boat because it looks, the finish looks a little newer than the boat itself. Pontoons on each side are in pretty good shape. A little bit of a crack or something right there, but I think these are going to be okay. The boat came with a wooden paddle and a kayak paddle, which was appreciated. Back here on the stern, we have cables that attach to the rudder control. Unfortunately, as you can see, I was carrying the boat and I dropped it on the lawn and I broke that piece, the bracket underneath, so I've got to repair that. Here's the rudder, and came with one long line that would go all the way to the cockpit and one short line that obviously is not even close. Okay, I was fortunate that the boat came with the upgraded sock for the spinnaker. Here it is. Slides on the boat. A few weeks ago I was in San Diego talking to Chuck Skews at Omen Sails. They made this sock, the fabric part of it, for the Triak people, and this piece was made by another individual. So if this needs to be replaced, Omen Sails has the information to replace this sock for you. It's great. I also got with the boat a jib sail. Not sure exactly how to make it work yet, but here it is. It looks like it's built in a way, it's soft, that would be more like a spinnaker. It has grommets in it that are more like a spinnaker, so I'm assuming this would be in place of a spinnaker when you're sailing. And then the chute looks like it's in pretty good shape. There's a few things about it that aren't quite new, but then you wouldn't expect them to be new. I'm excited to try this out and give it a shot. And I want to know, why do spinnakers always smell like mildew? Well, there you have it. Here's the main. I've got some goobers here that I've got to take care of, and up at the top there were some holes, tiny holes. It looks like it got wrapped up into something that kind of pushed through it. But I think for the most part, the sail's in great shape, and I think it'll be fun to sail. So there you have it, my brand new used Triak. I've got lots of work to do on it to get it sailing, but I'm hoping to get it out of the water in the next week or two. I've got lots of questions about how all these parts and pieces go together. So if you have answers, or you'd like to comment on your Triak or how all the things work out, let me know. I'd be excited to hear about it. Please leave comments below. This is Terry Judd for Get Wet Sailing with my new Triak. Go out and get wet.